Hello and welcome to this faculty user overview for WebEx, Purdue's new web conferencing platform. Many people have used WebEx as an attendee of webinars in the past, as it is a very popular and well-known product. It is similar to Adobe Connect in that it offers live video conferencing, screen sharing, recording, and chat features. This session is designed to help you get started with WebEx. To log in, visit http://purdue.webex.com. You may be asked the first time you log in to set your time zone preferences. You can set your correct time zone, and then you'll be presented with the main WebEx menu interface. Click the Log In button in the upper right to log in with your career account, username, and password. Note that all faculty, staff, and students can log in and use WebEx, including creating and hosting meeting sessions. Previously, Adobe Connect did not allow students to log in on their own to participate in or create meetings, but with WebEx they can use the tool for study groups, group projects, and so forth if they wish. You can also keep track of who is in your own meeting sessions, as their full names will appear in the participant list when a meeting is running. From the main screen, you can enter a conference if you know the conference ID code, or you can schedule or start any of the following types of online conferences. Meetings for interactive presentations of a general nature. Events for scheduled online events and webinars. Training to administer online tests or quizzes and conduct lab sessions or virtual office hours. And support for helping others work through technological issues by sharing screens. Clicking on any one of the tabs relating to these items takes you to the place where you can set up an instant or a scheduled video conferencing session. Many instructors may wish to set up meetings, events, trainings, or support sessions depending on the type of conference they are planning. Scheduling for all types of events provide options for password protection, session recording, setting specific start and end times, and setting the meeting URL out to participants at any time to notify them to attend the session. All types of sessions except events have an instant or one-click version where you can set immediately up a meeting room and get started. However, once the session is closed out, the online room is no longer available unless you have recorded the session to watch later. To set up a perpetual meeting, or one that you might use throughout the semester, one of your best options may be to enter the Meeting tab and click on Schedule a Meeting. Then click the Advanced Scheduler link at the top of the screen that comes up. The Advanced Scheduler gives you a number of options, but the one option that helps you ensure that your meeting link will always be available to students is to unclick the Delete from My Meetings when Completed checkbox. There is also a corresponding similar checkbox in the Training Center scheduling options. You must name your meeting and give it a password, but you may keep the password simple and convey it to students who need it. Under Date and Time, you can also set the meeting to recur at times you specify, making it available as often as you wish to ensure that it will be open to students at any time that you need it. For example, you may wish to have regularly scheduled office hours on certain days and times of the week, so you could open the room for those hours, making it available through the same link every time your office hours time comes up. This link and/or the corresponding meeting ID number will be sent to your email upon clicking the Start button to complete your schedule. This information can be posted in your Blackboard course or sent out to students in another way to give them access. Once you do start a meeting, you'll be given a prompt to install the WebEx client software if you've not already done so. This is a quick process that only takes a few minutes and works on most computers, including Mac and Windows. The meeting screen is slightly different depending on whether you've created a meeting, event, training session, or support session. However, the tools are typically the same regardless of the type of session you create. For most purposes, the general meeting tool is good for classroom use. You can connect to audio to turn on your computer's microphone, and you can click the webcam button if you have a webcam that's located by your name to turn on your computer's webcam. There are also options for phone teleconferencing built into WebEx, but these will likely be of limited use to you and your students. Working through voice over IP or your computer's microphone will work best for most sessions. To share a document or your computer screen, click Share Desktop or the More button underneath the Share Desktop button and choose from the options available. You may choose applications, documents that you have on your computer, or just post files, including PowerPoints, videos, and PDFs. Under Invite and Remind, you can make sure that your students or colleagues know how to join you in the meeting room by setting email reminders or copying the meeting URL to post into Blackboard. In the upper right, you may notice a few tools, including the chat box for text chat, which can be opened and closed as needed, the recorder for recording the meeting, and notes for adding text notes that everyone can review. Recorded meetings show up back in the main WebEx website interface under My Recorded Meetings. Note that there are a number of self-service training guides available within WebEx as well. Such references, like the New User Reference, contain links to detailed assistance on setting up and running meetings, events, training sessions, or support conferences, and they should be consulted for those new to the system. This has been a short introduction to WebEx for instructors. There is much more that WebEx can offer, and you're invited to explore options and try this new tool with your students. You may find its simplicity and user-friendly interface to be a nice alternative to Adobe Connect.